In this lecture of energy system subject, we are going to study second unit, solar thermal systems. So let us start with this unit. The solar energy, which is a renewable form of energy, is available free of cost and in abundance. At least in India, we are achieving it in abundance. So this solar energy, for utilizing it, there are two technologies used. One is solar thermal systems and second is solar photovoltaic systems. The basic difference between these two is that in solar thermal systems, the solar energy is converted into heat energy and then it is utilized. Whereas in solar photovoltaic systems, the solar energy is converted into electrical energy. In solar thermal systems, they make use of a thermal collector, a solar collector, which then heats up a fluid, which is normally water, and then this hot water or this hot fluid is used for further purpose. Whereas in solar photovoltaic system, there are arrays of cells which are made up of semiconductor material, and these are designed to convert sunlight into electrical energy. Solar thermal systems are used for direct heating applications, okay, mostly for domestic purposes, whereas solar photovoltaic systems are used for power generation. So these are the basic differences between solar thermal systems and solar photovoltaic systems. In solar thermal systems, there are solar collectors used. In solar photovoltaic systems, there are solar photovoltaic cells used. So in this unit, we are going to study all about solar thermal systems. Before we start with the system, let us see the solar radiations. From sun, there are these radiations which you can see. These are called as direct radiations. Whereas there are also some other type of radiations which will first strike the cloud and then they will get diffused, then they will get scattered out. These are called as scattered radiation or diffused radiation. So these are the two types of radiations which are present in solar radiation. Now let us first understand about solar collectors which are used in solar thermal systems. These solar collectors, the main function of them is to collect solar energy. There are two types of solar collectors. One is non-concentrating type and another one is concentrating type. Under non-concentrating type, we have a liquid flat plate collector, and under non-concentrating type, we have central tower receiver collector. In non-concentrating type, solar energy from a large area is directly used, whereas in concentrating type, the solar radiations from a large area is converged into a smaller area and then it is used. After we understand the working of liquid flat plate collector and central tower receiver collector, we will be able to understand the difference between non-concentrating type and concentrating type. So first let us study liquid flat plate collector, which is a non-concentrating type of solar collector used in solar thermal systems. So this is how the construction of liquid flat plate collector is. It looks like a rectangular box, okay, and it is placed here inclined. It is inclined in such a way that its surface is facing the solar radiations. The solar radiations will directly come and strike onto its surface. Now let us see what does it consist of inside it. These are the solar radiations coming from sun, both diffuse type and direct type. This is the rectangular plate or rectangular box of the liquid flat plate collector. Over surface of it there is a transparent glass cover. So this is a transparent glass. After that, below this transparent glass there is an absorber plate which is made up of copper or aluminium and it is coated with black color. There are these radiations, once they are strike onto this transparent glass, they will be absorbed by the absorber plate, and therefore there will be heat energy trapped here, and this energy, heat energy, will not be allowed to radiate out because of the transparent glass. So the function of this transparent glass is to trap the solar energy and not letting it go out. So this space here is called as heat chamber, in which the heat energy is stored. There are some tubes here which are attached to the absorber plate, and inside these tubes there is liquid placed. The liquid generally used is water. Okay. These tubes are insulated from each other by an insulator which can be glass wool. The main function of this insulation is to maintain the temperature around the tubes, thereby preventing any heat loss taking place either from the sides of this collector or from the surface of the collector. The insulation thickness is mainly 5 to 10 centimeters. So all of these parts are placed in this rectangular component. There is water here inside the tubes, and this part is filled with insulation which can be of glass wool. So this is how the construction of liquid flat plate collector is. Now let us understand the working of this liquid flat plate collector, which is very easy. Okay, we have the sun, the radiations which is consisting of diffuse type. These are the diffuse type, and this is the direct radiation. The radiations are directly striking onto the surface of the liquid flat plate collector. Once it is incident here, it will be absorbed by the absorber plate, and the absorber plate will get heated up. Its temperature will get increased. Now because this absorber plate is getting heated up and the tubes are attached to the absorber plate, the tubes also will get heated up. Because the tubes are getting heated up and there is water placed inside the tubes, the water also gets heated up. And then this hot water is taken out using the outlet pipe, and then it is used for any domestic purpose. The insulation present here between the tubes will prevent any type of heat loss. So this is the working of liquid flat plate collector. So a liquid flat plate collector is basically a heat exchanger device that converts solar energy into heat energy. Its main function is to collect heat from the solar radiations, and it is used for temperatures below 90 degrees. As you can see, it is rectangular in shape. So this is the liquid flat plate collector. Thank you.